A runabout. I'll steal it! No one will ever know!
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Drowning in Pools podcast. The world's strongest podcast at stealing intros. And with me is a man who will avenge the concept of anger itself, DeShon.
Okay. Alright.
Yep.
I'm feeling it. Okay, I like where you're going. I like this direction.
And the man whose music can soothe even the angriest of men, Derek.
Hello.
Okay. That was a little suggestive, but...
It's even weirder considering I play pop punk.
And then there's me, Kaz, Buttons, or Cameron.
And then there's Cameron. Cameron is the Krillin of our group, I guess.
Yep. So, how you guys doing?
I'm alright. I'm pretty good.
Tired as fuck.
And for anybody, if anybody is wondering, I stole that from Let's Fight a Boss Cast.
Oh. I should listen to that.
It's pretty good.
I like Super Eye Patch Wolf.
But yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that until we find one that I kind of like.
Yeah. I mean, that was. I like that idea.
I just wish I had some fucking heads up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no heads up because I was supposed to do this last night and I didn't.
Totally
because no, it's not because I forgot. I just got pissed.
Oh, okay.
Life shit is life shit.
Yeah.
I feel that.
But how you guys doing? How's your week's been? No?
I mean,
Okay.
I was
my week's
wait.
been pretty good.
I was gonna hand it off. I don't have a super long week, but I know I'm probably gonna get into it a little bit. So I was gonna let one of you guys go first.
Yeah, I'll start. I spent my entire week watching anime and playing the same video games I always play.
Oh, good.
Mostly League.
Okay.
But I caught up on Fire Force. I'm all the way caught up to the newest episode.
Sick.
Man, there's some shit in that show.
Dude, yeah, it's like yeah, it's a real show. I'm so happy it's kind of turned out the way it is.
Like, I honestly think anime needs to stop doing all that high school bullshit.
Yeah, it needs to kind of grow out of that. I know it's like a genre or like a niche for some sections of anime, but it's like it's so tired.
You know what? Let me rephrase that. I'm okay with the high school stuff.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's like adult type, like they are the adult concepts, right?
With more mature concepts.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like this is like we kind of got him just as he left what seems to be their version of high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's
I
like Derek.
Yeah, like
Derek, do you know anything about Fire Force at all?
No, but I know anime.
You know anime,
Okay.
so you know like the typical shonen kind of like structure.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
So this is kind of doing that, but also not. And you know how you watch most like this is directed like Cameron can attest to this, where it's directed not like your typical shonen anime thing. It feels like it wants you to linger on more stuff and actually think about the concepts.
Oh, those bastards.
It's not all about being super hot-blooded, you know?
Like the best part about it, I would have to say, is the fact that there has been no power creep at all.
At all, yeah. The main character is pretty you've seen you saw Burns, right? Like you see where the higher levels are, but the main character is like he's beating people because he's strategically thinking. It's not because he's more powerful, you know, just innately, or because he's getting super strong because his flame is burning harder. He's like thinking about his fights.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the thing about it is like he's as strong as he's going to be at the moment.
Yeah.
Who knows about down the line where maybe he'll get some sort of shonen boost, but for now he's as strong as he's gonna be.
Yeah. And
he has to work around everyone else being either stronger than him or smarter than him.
Right. Like he's like we see him doing shit with his powers that shows like he's experienced with these abilities. He knows how to use them, you know, and he's and so when he's fighting the one dude, I don't know, I guess let's not spoil it, but he's fighting one guy who's basically confirmed, he's stronger than I am. Straight up, you know, so and he has to like use the environment to beat him. It's cool. It's better than just I don't know, Naruto being like, I gotta believe in myself, and then he punches a little harder, you know?
That sounds to me like the original Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where it was more.
I mean, Goku
about,
was constantly getting stronger,
during,
but
like, yeah, but he was coming up against people who were forcing him to also think about stuff.
yeah, which is ironic.
Like during the tournament, right? Yeah, which he doesn't
Goku.
do that at all now.
Actually, like I was thinking back, and there's a lot of parts in Dragon Ball people just skip over, or like Dragon Ball Z, people just skip over to like, like just bash on Goku. But there's a lot of stuff that he thinks about in fights that come up in like the manga. I don't know so much about the anime, but like I've read the manga a lot, so it's like
the manga is more in line with who he truly is because the writing is a little different.
Yeah,
and there's not as much like literal fighting in the manga as there is in the anime because the anime will just they'll fight for like
40 episodes before throwing a punch.
Yeah, like people will like shit on like the how they talk a whole bunch, but there are some episodes where they just fight the whole fucking episode and nobody says shit. You know, people say like, "Oh, he's so fast! Oh, he blew him up! Oh, he did this," and that's all they really say. You know, so
yeah,
it's a little
WWE commentator.
Yeah, it's like a little back and forth with like the pacing of the shit, but Dragon Ball was always more, you know, it was snappier and you really felt like the fights were always more exciting in Dragon Ball than I think they are in Dragon Ball Z.
Dude,
because there's more tension.
Yeah, the one fight that like I can point to and be like, no, Goku's a good like strategic thinker is the fight with Hit in Super. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
I saw the anime version. The anime version kind of just amounted to him powering up more and punching him. Like he just did the Kaioken times 20.
Yeah, but like, okay, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but there's a lot of thinking in the manga.
You might as well just spoil it.
I don't want to spoil it for Cause.
Oh, that's true.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Because I poisoned his mind with how much I hate Super.
So.
Well, I also don't care about spoilers either.
All right. So basically, like, Goku uses Vegeta and Piccolo to figure out what Hit's... No, not Piccolo. Just Vegeta to figure out what Hit's doing.
I remember this part, yeah.
And then, so, Goku starts testing his limits compared to Hit's. He starts breaking Hit down, and Hit is the one who pulls the, like, anime, like, I just gotta time skip harder bullshit.
Yeah, his power is literally, I just get better.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Goku's like, well, I've never been able to use the Kaioken in Super Saiyan, so I'm just gonna do that. I think in the manga that he said he tried it before or something like that, but
yeah, it blew up in his face when he tried it or something like that.
Yeah,
it drained all his strength pretty much instantly.
Yeah,
gotcha.
But because Super Saiyan Blue is like the opposite of a regular Super Saiyan, you can combo with Kaioken.
Yeah, it's more like tranquil. It's like tranquil or something. It's like more balanced or whatever, so it's easier to use.
Okay. Yeah, so it wasn't totally out of nowhere in the manga. But in the anime, it was just like, we're doing this now, and it was hype as fuck. I loved it, but like Hit was the one that like got all the shonen protagonist bullshit in that fight.
Yeah, that's probably the best part of that whole little section. You know, because the rest of it's kind of just pointless.
Yeah.
Except for the Vegeta and what's that guy's name? The smaller Saiyan from Universe 6.
Oh, Kaba.
What's his fucking name?
Kaba.
Kaba. Yeah. There's a Vegeta and Kaba fight that's pretty cool.
Thank you, Derek.
Yeah, no, I thought that was cool that Vegeta like became a mentor. Like that shows character growth to me.
Yeah, I wish they had gone more into that. You know, that's why I wanted the newer Saiyans to be the main characters of Super after a while, because it'd be nice to have see some different kind of growth from some Saiyans.
Yeah,
that's also a really nice thing about Fire Force. Is within like 3 episodes, you still get the character growth because this is all happening over months. Yeah. Like every episode is like a month, pretty much.
Yeah, like you're getting significant time passing, but you're also seeing like the characters like the captain. You remember the captain, like how he had the lieutenant ask the main character how he was doing. Like he snuck in afterwards. It was like, hey, how's he doing? You know, like it shows that these characters really care about each other and they're intent on mentoring these other characters and making sure they become, adults or whatever.
There's
really good.
A lot of small details. There's a lot of small details that I'm just really happy with.
Yeah.
So I did that.
So you saw the Virgil as well?
Yeah, I saw him. I haven't seen a little bit of him at least.
Oh yeah, the little that they showed at the end of the episode. But,
yeah. Oh my goodness.
Literally Virgil.
Yeah, that whole what's it called? That whole organization is gonna be such a fun time.
It seems pretty badass. I like the idea of like these are the they're crusaders and they're crazy and evil. So I can't wait to see that.
And once again, I'm still so fucking excited because everyone has different types of fire powers.
Yeah,
I'm like, they're so unique. I'm just like, oh.
I was thinking about that. Like, it's like not every character is super hot blooded, which is ironic because everyone has fire powers in this world. So it's like, you know, I don't know, dude. I am excited for where this is gonna go. I did some cheating and I'm reading the manga a little bit. And I looked at a wiki and saw some powers. I didn't look at like story stuff. I looked at some powers, and I'm
there's some cool shit.
There's some crazy shit. So
anyway, so there's that. I also play League with a bunch of my friends from from the local tournament, and that was a lot of fun. They're all around my skill level, which is surprising. They're all like plats. And I'm like, that's hilarious. Plat or like high gold. Because I'm plat 4 and I'm climbing to plat 3, almost there. So that was a lot of fun.
A bunch of drug addicts getting together to do drugs.
Yeah, pretty much. And League. But the thing about it though is that they're all goofy and hilarious. So playing League with them is just like yelling back and forth at each other. In like that good kind of way.
Not that bad kind of way where it's just one guy telling you you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Derek. Oh, you're not gonna reply to that? Okay.
I'm not even gonna dignify that with an answer. I respect that, Derek.
I've had enough of people ragging on me for my anger and how to play. I literally can't play with some of my friends now because every time they get mad, I can't say shit. And I'm like trying to be understanding, and then like anytime I get slightly, my voice raises slightly, they're like, "Oh, Derek's at it again." I'm like, "Fuck you."
That's so dumb, man. That's so dumb. Yeah. Like, you have to understand, like, some people are just gonna get salty, and that shit's gonna happen.
Like me.
They're gonna get.
I was like that in high school. I was super bad in high school.
I ruined Marvel for DeShon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got beat once. Like.
Well, I saw your brother smash you in it, and I was like, No.
Like Austin beat me once.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because like Austin started grinding super hard, and
he even told me about that. He even said he was like, I play it just so I could beat Cameron.
Yeah. So it was like he got up to my skill level, and I was like, oh fuck, now I have to beat him. So then like next time we played, I beat him again. He's like, oh yeah, but Austin still beat you that one.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I was just talking. At that point, I was like, well, you're not the best, Cameron, because Austin beat you that one time.
I was like, but you know what?
You got a loss on your record.
And then I got better and beat him again. And then you're like, yeah.
Still got that L though. Still took that L.
Yeah, and then you're like, and your brother beat you all the time.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah, there were a bunch of hidden L's that we didn't even get to see.
I mean, I go usually like 1,012 against my brother.
Oh.
So like.
Don't you mean 12 and 1,000?
Yeah. I think Cameron's just gotten used to putting the losses first. Because that's the only stat that matters.
Look. My stat doesn't matter. All that matters is that I'm either winning or losing. And I'm always losing, so I'm always second place. So I always go second.
Just think how confusing that is.
Right, yeah.
I know.
Like, I know, because I've heard you talk about other stuff, and so I knew exactly what you were saying.
Yeah. If you
if
somebody didn't know Cameron, they would be like, what the fuck? But
they'd be like, wow, you beat your brother that many times?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I fuck that up every single time I say it. Yeah, it's 12 and 1,000.
Yeah. It's okay, Cos. We know what you're talking about.
Yeah, man, we get you.
Because the reason why I always say it like that is just because I'm so used to playing player 2, so stats are left to right. So thousands on the left,
the
on the right.
Little brother syndrome.
Exactly.
Derek and Tekken
but
syndrome. Always playing on player 2 side.
Oh boy, but that's just normally what you do, is because it's actually pretty smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get used to it after that, and you can fuck up people.
I do that kind of shit, like just to get like the competitive advantage.
Yeah.
Like in baseball, I used to
Pitch with your left hand.
I would throw on bases with my left hand, but I would pitch with my right hand and I would bat right-handed, just to fuck with people.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh.
I also sucked at baseball, so you know.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know how that works, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean, once they would just adjust and you'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
Well, somebody who's actually like trained long enough would just adjust.
Yeah, we weren't good enough to do that shit. We were just doing it for fun.
It's like boxing against people who are southpaw. You just adjust.
Yeah. All right, and then like I think for the last thing I did this week was I played BB10.
Who'd you play with?
It's I played with one of my friends from local tournaments.
Nice.
But he's the best player at our, or not the best, but he's like the top 2 players at our locals for BB Tag. Playing him, trying to get better at that game because I just want to play some fighting games with people. So I'm like, fuck it, I guess I'll play the games that are popular now.
Dragon Ball, bro.
I don't have Dragon Ball right now.
What?
Hey, speaking of, did you guys see the Gogeta
Yes.
shit? All right, we'll talk about that in a second. Go ahead, Cameron.
I missed that, but I will have to inform myself on it. But so I'm playing Yang and Akihiko, and man, it's so much fun. I have 2 10k combos that take 4 bars, but like they're still a lot of damage. It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's not optimal at all, but
That doesn't matter.
yeah, no, but they are what's it called. I think they're like 9k with only 2 bars, so that's pretty.
Jesus.
Good. So that's pretty good, and it's
Good.
they're pretty easy combos.
That's good. I saw some ones with Noel on the BB Tag subreddit that were like 14k and like 60 heat or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the fuck? That's like Overkillary Clinton to the max.
Yeah, because most characters have 11k HP or something around there.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say, Derek?
Overkillary Clinton.
All right, thank you.
Well then. All right. But yeah, no. So been playing that. I've been having a lot of fun. Yang's combos. I think I'm gonna drop Yang at some point. I'm definitely dropping her for Akatsuki, Akahishi,
Akatsuki.
Akatsuki. Thank you.
Yeah, I was like,
I can never remember his name. He's the lightning German dude who has a chef outfit.
Yeah, Akatsuki.
yeah.
Akatsuki.
He's like the main character or whatever.
Blitzkrieg dude.
Yeah.
I can never remember names. I am so bad with names.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure
That's always been your curse. I've always had to remember shit for you.
You two know this, but the audience may not. My ability to remember people's name is terrible. I was telling the people I go to locals with, the way I call them, like I know all the people there. One was the white guy who plays Marvel and Smash. The other one's the tall black dude. There's Afro 1 and Afro 2. There's Short Afro, and then there's those are all the people I talk to usually there.
It's pretty fucked up, but that's such an anime thing to do because you know there's those anime dudes who are like, I can't remember your name, so I'm just gonna call you fucking Dickface or something like that, you know. So
it's just I'm so bad with names. I'm so like it's like I almost think there's something wrong with my brain half the time when it comes to names, because
I know.
Yeah, I know. It's just.
I mean, but you're good at remembering like faces and stuff.
That's true.
I see a face once and I have it memorized.
Yeah, see, I don't do people's faces.
So I do faces and personalities. So like, I download that, but that's about it. I guess as far as it goes.
Feels fucking bad, man.
Me and DeShon had a whole philosophy conversation about names and labels.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember.
It wasn't that important.
Obviously.
Basic, all kinds of unimportant shit.
basically, it just came down to I'm a contradiction to myself at all times.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's usually how most of our conversations end. I think.
Yeah, it's just like Cameron, you're contradicting yourself. Fuck, you're right. because I value weird things. That's all.
Yeah. You have what do they call it? Blue and orange. No, insane troll logic. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
That's what it's called on the fucking internet or some shit.
Oh well. I don't think it's troll logic, but
not troll as in the internet troll. Troll is in like goblins and dungeons.
Oh,
dungeons.
gotcha.
Yeah, those kind of trolls. Because they're insane and think weird.
Yeah, I have mind goblins for sure.
Mind goblins.
Sure. I love that phrase.
Yeah, it's kind of gold.
Thank you, Pat.
Yeah.
All right, so that was my week though.
Cool. I'll go now. I put the Gogeta stuff in the chat, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that.
So they should just take Vegito off the fucking roster.
Gogeta looks so fucking cool.
So good. I'm excited. I cannot wait, honestly. I might get back into this game, because holy shit. I am so hyped. Oh, man.
It's a whole brand new character, right?
Yeah. He's a whole new character.
Yeah.
It's the Gogeta from the movie. And it makes me even more excited for Broly. I can't wait. But, fuck, like, I don't know, just everything about him just looks so good. That's basically all I was gonna say about it. Cause
yeah,
I just need to get my hands on him. Holy shit.
Yeah, he looks pretty.
Just
cool.
like everything, because he's got like everything Vegito can do, but it's faster. He's like GT Goku and Vegito like combined with how ridiculous some of his shit is.
Oh man, he's gonna have some crazy combo paths.
Yeah, and he's got an evolved attack, which pretty much makes Vegito completely irrelevant, because since he does not, for some reason.
Wait. Gogeta has a what's it called? An install?
No,
he's like an evolved attack is in his super turns into another super with 3 more bars.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
he has a level 1, or he has 2 level 1s, a level 2, a level 3, and a level 5.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, that's awesome. That's cool.
So that's sick, and it's like they took everybody's like criticisms of Vegito and like how kind of hollow he felt after a while, and they just put him all in the Gogeta. Like, they put all the good stuff in the Gogeta. So
man, they have too many copy characters that are like
too many Gokus. Yeah,
but it's like all the same character, just reversed,
or just better versions of old characters.
Yeah,
it's like they're not. They're just trying to make better versions of old characters instead of trying to make new characters.
Like, I mean, there's so many.
Just fix the ones that are
roster.
there.
Well, I wasn't gonna say that, but I'm like, you have such a big roster, you can put in other characters.
Yeah,
okay.
There could have been so many other characters, and like once Broly comes out, that's probably it for this game.
Yeah.
So
until they make a what's called like an EX version or
like a Super Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah, Super Saiyan, Dragon Ball Saiyan Super Saiyan edition.
Oh man, that'd be ridiculous. But what would that have? Would that have new characters? Would that have new
probably
costumes,
have new characters,
new modes, new story stuff?
It would come with all the normal characters plus 4 or 5 other characters. It would have probably new story mode, new offline additions.
Mm-hmm.
So like you'll probably be able to do the 6v6 offline. Can you already do that?
I mean,
I don't know if you
offline.
Probably not, considering most consoles can only have 4 controllers.
I was gonna say, yeah, unless you do like a tournament mode or something.
Yeah, you might be able to do it on LAN.
Like the old games used to.
I thought you could do 8 controllers on PS4. No?
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I've never seen it.
Dude, I only have 4 friends, IRL, like, and I'm one of them.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, all right. Anyway, Dragon Ball FighterZ.
But yeah,
Gogeta looks great. Fuck
does.
that other guy. What else? Caught up on Fire Force. Watch some more Dr. Stone. That's good. All right, whatever.
I need to watch
Fuck all that
that
bullshit. I played Blasphemous. That game.
Ooh.
All right, so that game is Blasphemous is a Metroidvania about a bunch of mega religious people who do nothing but punish themselves all day.
All right.
Did you say smegma religious people?
Yes, he did.
It's good. It's subtle jank. You're like, as you're playing it, it feels smooth. It looks smooth. You know, you'll hit a few enemies and it'll feel good.
The artwork looks great.
Yeah, the sprite work is fucking amazing. There's a boss fight that shows up later that's so good. It was instantly my favorite boss fight. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But you're playing it, and then you'll jump onto a ledge, and it'll look like you stepped on the ledge, and then you'll fall straight down to the ground and die.
Oh, that sucks.
So there's sometimes it's buggy. I guess there's a crippling save bug on PC that just deletes your save file, unfortunately.
They gotta work on that.
Yeah. But I think I work on a lot of stuff. There's a lot of little bugs that are kind of like fucking it up. Like there's a like grabbing, like you can like grab the ledge like when you get close to it, but that's a little too sensitive. So you'll grab the ledge from too far away. So like as you're trying to jump, you'll like try to jump down through like a bunch of platforms, but because you happen to be in this weirdly sized hitbox for the ledge, you'll grab the ledge. So that's kind of annoying. It's really just a nitpick.
Okay.
There's little, like the little bugs and stuff are like negligible. Like they're kind of annoying during general gameplay, but everything else about it is fucking amazing. Every single room I walk into, I'm like, what the fuck? What am I looking at? What?
This is too much.
Dude, like there's one bit where you look at a painting and then you get teleported to a baby standing, like a giant baby standing in the corpse of a bull that's been split in half from the face.
Interesting. That's actually a pretty cool setting, though. Like that just sounds like
It's
a cool setting.
so it's like old school religious, where it's like the real shit, where it's like our angels look like horrific monsters, that kind of thing, you know. Mm-hmm. So I have no idea what the plot is at all. I've been playing this game. I have no fucking clue what's going on. This is like the only game I've played, right? I put hours and hours in this. I have no idea what's going on.
That's funny.
Because the characters talk in like Bible verses or in chants and shit, right?
Okay.
So it's all very metaphorical. It's and like when when you pick up an item, you can read the lore of the item. Like you can read the regular description and then you can read the lore. Yeah. Both of those are like reading small books. There's so much shit to read in here. So much backstory. Like ridiculous amounts of backstory. Monstrous amounts of backstory.
Looking through all the like images and how like the gameplay looks and stuff like that. You know what this just makes me want to do? Mbasa. God, I want to go play Demon's Souls now.
You can do that. The rest of us will just watch a playthrough of it.
Yo, Demon's Souls is so much fun.
Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, okay. Yep, I will indeed. So yeah, this game does look really, really cool.
It's very Dark Souls, but it's more it's Metroidvania, but it's more Vania than it is Metroid, which is kind of rare, weirdly. Because a lot of stuff really wants to be more Metroid than they want to be Vania. Because Metroid's a little more accessible. It's a little more. It's got more stuff going on generally.
Yeah.
But this like the setting and just the general gameplay and it doesn't want you to like more like games, Metroidvania games that are more Metroid. They usually want you to speed up and kind of run through hallways and shit. This wants you to slow down, think about what your enemies are doing, look at the horrific things, in
the background.
Yeah, like but here's the thing. As you progress through the game, it's kind of beautiful, all this horrific shit, Yeah. Like some of it is like there's like a giant destroyed statue in a background, and like it's covered in snow, and there's like blood flowing from its eyes, and it's like it's horrific, but it's kind kind of nice, you know.
It's well done. That like
it's the art is great. Like the art is top notch.
Yeah, I was gonna say when the art is that beautiful, it's kind of hard not to go, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because like some of the bosses even are just background elements, and they're beautiful to look at, you know.
Yeah.
So that's good. Anything else about Blasphemous? Because I did not play anything else, I don't think. Mm-hmm. Oh, I jumped into Tekken a little bit just to fuck around with like Safina. She seems fun.
Was there a new character?
This season?
Yeah. She's Safina's from 6, I think, and she's just some lady who is from some clan who knew about a monster. So that's,
who has an arm? Yeah,
she has an arm now, which is weird, but you know.
Apparently, it's the thing that was like.
It's the boss of 6.
Yeah. Of 6, right?
I think it's 6 or 5. No, it's 6. Yeah, because 5 was Jinpachi. 6 was Azrael, the giant crystal dragon monster.
Yeah, and she conquered it, took its arm, and
yeah,
couldn't control its powers, so instead just made it her arm.
So now she's yet another character possessed by a demon that she can't control in Tekken.
Yeah, I feel like Tekken has the demon things like Dragon Ball has Goku's.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a Super Saiyan form. Like it. You know what? When you actually, it 100% is just a Super Saiyan form. Because there's literally a clan of people who can do it, and that's why Jin can do it, and that's why his dad can do it, you know, and that's why Kazumi can do it.
Gotcha. That's funny.
And you can even, but unlike Super Saiyan, you can kind of inject it into other people. Like Steve Fox has a little bit of it. That's only because they were fucking around with like the genetics. Who else? Who else has it? I know somebody else has it, but I can't remember.
And then there was that time Heihachi turned into a bear.
Yeah, but
all I gotta.
I don't think that was canon.
All I gotta say is Tekken's lore is absolutely hilarious because it always evolves into some
crazy because like
shit.
It didn't get this bad until 6, because really it was from 3 to 5 it was fine, right? It had a like a through line that you could actually like look at and be like, all right, this makes sense, you know.
But it's still ridiculous.
It was over the top and ridiculous. Like Heihachi literally got thrown into a bunch of exploding androids and survived. Mm-hmm. Like it's ridiculous shit like that, but it was still kind of like, but this makes sense for this world.
I was gonna say the world has always been crazy, but it had at least stayed consistent.
Yeah, it was because it didn't start getting into like, you know, I've got a son over in Sweden, and there's this extra demon over here, and here's all this other bullshit, and here's Akuma jumping into the story, and here's this entire clan of people who can turn into demons, and all this shit. Like it kind of I think lost its way because it was more like more of a not necessarily grounded, but it was less crazy shit, you know. It started. I think like stuff like 6 and Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Especially with how good that did, they were like, let's make the games more like this then. You know, so... You know, but whatever. It's still Tekken. It's still good, so... But that's all I did. That's it. That was my week.
Nice short week.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Alright, Derek, what'd you do this week?
Stressed out at work a lot.
Yeah.
I played a lot of Danganronpa. So
ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's getting spicy.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. I like the game, and like, so I'm kind of like min-maxing, but not really. So I'm like using a walkthrough for the actual trial parts because I just want to experience the story.
Right. Yeah.
So, but like I was playing with my girlfriend, because she wanted to. She'd been over like 3 or 4 times this week, and I've been playing video games the entire time. So she was like, "Can I join you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course." She's like, "Can I always have joined you?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." And she's like, "Damn it!" So I like caught her up in the story, and like we both have watched a lot of anime, and so like immediately as I think it's the third trial that we just finished like kicked off, I was like, yeah, this probably happened. And she's like, yeah, and this probably happened. And we're like, how does this fit together?
Yeah.
And then we both were right. And we're just like, damn it.
Of course. So is Danganronpa that's the joke title. Danganronpa, is it the most anime thing? Is it an anime ass thing?
It's pretty anime, but it's not the most anime I've ever seen.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty, like, there's some twists. Like, but once you factor that in, you can kind of see shit coming.
All right. So you said you were using like a walkthrough for the trial parts, but is the actual like gameplay good?
It's decent. If you like visual novels, it's good.
Okay.
There's a lot more. You can actually walk around. It's not just like jumping from like visual novel to or choice to choice.
Is it like open world ish?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
It's like you can walk around the school, and then like more parts open up to you as the story progresses. So, but like you can actually walk around the school. Like there's
Nice.
yeah, it's interesting. Like it's the first time I've ever had a visual novel that you can actually like move in. So it's pretty cool.
Right.
Okay.
So I mostly played that. I think I accidentally got her hooked on TFT.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I played a few games in front of her, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to play?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure." And then like she tried it. She won like twice with just comps that don't make sense and items on
I love winning
and
like
items
that.
on the wrong characters. And I was like looking at her. I'm like, how the fuck?
How did you do this?
I was getting so tilted because I played like 5 games that day, and like every single time I had like a decent comp and like decent items, I just got shit on, and I was just like,
What was one of the comps, if you can remember?
I know I played like glacials. I had 6 glacials and 2.
I meant her.
Oh, the one that she won with was like fucking PD Lysandra and Camille and I don't remember who the other hextech was, but she had one hextech or the one hextech
Okay.
buff and like
Yeah,
Elementalist maybe, I don't know.
that's great. That's great.
And like
No, like,
the items were on the wrong people. Like she put like fucking like IE on Camille or some shit, and like
gotcha.
and then like her opponent was just so stupid because he like put all of his fucking like important items on 2 people and then put them right next to each other, and they were the last 2 people,
cluster
right?
them up.
So he moved his comp
Yeah.
and fucked himself.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'll just have fuck.
Like my favorite back when TFT was first starting coming out, I did a carry Mordekaiser with an Elise Golden,
Mhm.
and somehow I won with like the worst comp ever.
Yeah.
I love winning like that. That's the only way I feel like winning is acceptable.
I like playing comps that are fun. So like glacials I think is really fun. Like it's not fun for the other person, but it's fun for me. Like
Yeah, glacials. I fucking hate running the glacials.
and like I love getting 3-star Vagar, but that shit's impossible now.
Yeah.
Like 3-star Vagar with Spirit Shojin and Rapid Fire Cannon
It's-
was like the
it's just
funniest
like a
shit
machine gun.
ever.
Yeah, the man just hasn't.
Yeah.
Like,
You get the first ulti, and then if you have Ginsu's especially, it's like you get the first ulti, and then suddenly, yeah, you're just boom, 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 like just machine. It's so funny, but like,
I like doing hardcore Aatrox.
what the fuck? Is that like Assassin Aatrox?
You get no. You get two Sphere Sojins on Aatrox, and then give him a Blinsu's.
I see.
You just do flip, do flip, do flip.
Yeah, but like I just haven't like I think we got second place like one time together, but she's like won twice by herself, and I'm just so tilted.
Awesome. Yeah, I won a couple matches recently. I did. My favorite is still Brawlers. Brawlers are absolutely my favorite. But Brawlers and Shapeshifters are my favorites.
Yeah, and then I think I played one game of ranked, like regular league. Won that, played Riven, kind of got butt fucked, but that's okay. I was useful. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I play Nautilus, and Nautilus is just getting banned. Like my last 3 games, I haven't been able to play Nautilus in ranked.
Yeah. I ran into somebody at work. Not work, but like a friend I met through work. Her boyfriend. He was like he's a GM, like ASOL, like one trick. And so I'm just like, oh, well, shit. He's like, what rank are you? And I'm like, I'm plat 4. I'm just going to walk away.
That's how I felt when I was in college. I had a friend who was gold, and at the time I thought gold was the shit.
Yeah. Gold is the shit, bro. It's just like, it's the corn on top of the shit pile.
Yeah. You're 100% correct. It's the kernel that just didn't get digested.
Yeah. Oh, my God. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I want to get to diamond just to prove to myself that I can do it, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't want to be overconfident in my abilities.
Like, I just want to get to diamond so when I stream, I can say I'm diamond. Because no one watches, like, plat streamers for, like, I'm not funny enough to be a plat or gold streamer.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think I'm fine. Like, I can play Dragon Ball for the most part and stream that, even though I'm bad, because...
No, I'm funny enough to play fighting games.
Yeah, like, I don't get as upset in Dragon Ball most of the time, so I can just kind of, like, relax and have fun. But, like, when I'm playing League, I fucking just, like, I have to focus.
There's a switch that, like, turns on when you boot up League, and I know it, because I'm, like, streaming League with you, and I'm like, man, we're streaming right now. You could calm the fuck down.
Yeah. Or, like, I'm always just tense. Like, even if I'm not necessarily upset, like, it's like I have to be tense and, like, focus on everything.
I feel like that's a byproduct of playing with Michael all the time.
Probably, yeah. Like, I didn't used to do that shit. We have videos where we're just fucking around, you know, like on my YouTube channel. Like, I was watching those recently. I'm like, man, what the fuck happened?
I honestly feel like that's a byproduct of playing with Michael all the time.
Yeah.
Although I love playing with Michael because that man is just fun to play with. However, he is very, very serious with his games.
Yeah. I don't know. I have certain friends that I can fuck around with and not have to, like, I don't feel any pressure to win. But, like... Yeah, exactly. But, like, there's sometimes when I want to practice certain champions, and, like, I want to practice to get good, and, like, I can't fuck around then. So normally when I'm doing that, I just play on my own because, like, either I'm playing with Michael and he's like, Michael, or, like, I'm playing with people who just want to fuck around, and I'm just like, guys, I'm, like, actually trying to win here, so.
Yeah. Like, for me, I always am trying to win, but I just like to do goofy stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never had this issue ever. Like, with, like, playing multiplayer shit, because I've only ever played, like, fighting games and, like, fighting games online, and I think, no, what is it called? Titan... Wait, what the fuck is that shit called?
Titanfall?
Which one?
The shooting game.
Titanfall.
First-person shooter. Titanfall, yeah, Titanfall 2. I could not remember what the fuck that was called for some reason.
See, the funny thing is, DeShon, it's like, you don't play, like, shooters, like, most shooters. You play Titanfall. That doesn't count.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But,
Yeah, because I don't talk to people. I don't fucking...
Yeah.
You know.
The two types of games that this would make you think are MOBAs and shooters. And you don't play either one of those.
Nope.
So,
I mean,
free from this horrific curse.
Yes.
I think you can make the comparison for fighting games if you're, like, working on a specific combo. Like, you don't care how the match goes, you just want to get the combo.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
And, like, that's totally fine, you know. But, like, I don't know.
Yeah, because I will be online trying to fuck with some new character that I'm not used to, and I won't really care about losing. I'll be trying to get a combo right.
Yeah.
Which is frustrating.
And I think, like, the thing with League, too, is that it's so much harder to stay neutral and, like, chill because you can't control everything.
Right, yeah.
Like, at least in, like, Dragon Ball, if I fuck up, I'm the one who fucked up.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can be mad at myself.
That's why I'm straight, like, no team games. I will never play on, like, a game where I have to depend on somebody else. Like, I'll never play Overwatch. I'll never play a MOBA, you know. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yo, Overwatch's community is almost as bad.
I think it's worse.
If not worse, yeah.
Like, honestly, like, I've had people, like, I played ranked games, and, like, I'm in bronze in fucking Overwatch, right? And so, like, I've had people just be like, you're so shit, and they just leave the game. And I'm just like...
That's the cesspool. Like, bronze in any competitive game is the cesspool of, like, just the most toxic players.
Yeah.
Bro, you really think this is my real account, bro?
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm diamond on my main account, and why are you, like, 50... Why are you less than 50% win rate in bronze? Like, what is wrong with you?
My favorite thing is like, especially in fighting games, if someone like starts going off on you and they're in bronze, you're just like, oh yeah, this is not my real account. I'm actually like a gold player. I'm like, yeah, but you couldn't even walk forward. Like, you didn't even understand how to walk. You can't be gold like that.
Yeah.
Like, I've met people in Dragon Ball who are like 2 ranks higher than me, but they're flowchart players. And as soon as you figure out that flowchart, they just start super dashing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
panicking.
well, 2H into a combo. Yep. And they're like, I got a message from one who was like pissed at me, and he was like, you'll never get anywhere playing like that. And I'm like, dude, I beat you.
I got this W.
Like, you won't get anywhere playing like that. Neither will you.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
If you're gonna lose to an exploit, I mean, that's on you.
Or like, I had somebody who was like very obviously like playing their main team. Like, you know how much I switch around in that game. Mm-hmm. So like, I'm constantly relearning teams. But like, he like was playing his main team, and he was like playing well, right? And like, I was like, yeah, this guy knows his team. He knows his damage. Like, I wasn't like mad. I was impressed essentially. And like, I messed up, right? Like, end of story. I messed up. And then he sent me a message berating me. He's like, how are you gonna be higher ranked than me like that? I'm just like, bro, like,
It was a
you
mistake.
won.
yeah, like, you won. Take my points and walk away. Like, if you like, literally anyone could have seen I don't play that team. Like, it was just like, bro, like, admittedly, that was like one person out of like the thousands of matches 1,500 matches I've had in that game. But like, whatever.
I just don't get what goes through someone's mind when they're doing that shit. Oh, Dark Souls. I played multiplayer in Dark Souls where people do that shit where I'll beat them and they'll message me like, oh, spamming bullshit or whatever, and it's like, I'm just playing the game, dog. You invaded me. Don't get mad at me because you showed up here.
Yeah. Well, it's like people just want to assert their dominance because
Yeah.
a lot of those people are like kids or teenagers who don't have a lot of control over their life, you know?
Yeah, true.
Or they're older people who like don't have much else, and so they just get what like they get whatever kicks they can, right?
But video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
The unfortunate reality.
Like, I always feel bad when like someone like an older person like plays a game. They're like, man, I spent like 7 hours practicing, and you just came in here and
He just showed up.
I mean, I don't know.
That's what my uncle was. My uncle taught me how to play Tekken, but then once I got better than him at Tekken, he didn't want to play Tekken anymore.
Yeah. Like, I always feel bad when someone quits the game.
Yeah, because of you. Yeah, it's
I'm
depressing.
Like, this makes me like feel bad for getting good, and at this other sense, I'm just like, oh yeah, you're gonna hold that L though.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, because I'm gonna whoop your ass.
It depends on the person, for me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like I'll give my roommate or my girlfriend wins, you know. Just like we were playing Skullgirls, my girlfriend and I.
Yeah, I guess that's.
Or like Dragon Ball, and like I just forgot to block a few times, you know. Like, it's stuff like that where I'm like, you know, this doesn't matter at all, and this is gonna be a way that she can enjoy the game. Like, she can feel like she accomplished something, and I mean, and she did, right? She got the win, so like it's no skin off my back. But if it's like someone who's talking shit, you know,
right, exactly.
and I'm like better than them,
if you're playing a person who it doesn't matter to, then yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like, yeah, if I care about the person, then like, and winning is important to them, then I'll just lose. Like, I don't care that much.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a competitive game, just 1-on-1. Like, I was playing pool with Keon, and he's a much better shot than me, but he was having an off day, and so it was pretty close. But it was just like, yeah, I'll just lose. Like, I'll go for those crazy shots, you know, because they're cool if they work, and if not, it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
I honestly feel like you're stabbing me in the chest with a knife right now.
why?
Because you just probably crush him in everything you get the chance to.
No, it's not that.
Or you don't go easy on him ever.
I have a hyper competitive
Gotcha.
personality. So like, you saying like, oh yeah, you'll just let someone win. I'm like, What? You can't do that shit.
See, I'm the kind of guy who just plays a game and I don't even think about letting someone win or lose. Usually, like I think the only time I did that was in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, where I got so good at it, I would have more fun fucking around letting people win than actually beating them.
Like, I'm come from a family who's hyper competitive at everything.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
So like, card games, board games, video games, whatever, we have to fight to win. We don't have to win. That's not a requirement. As
You
long
just
as you're
have
having
to
fun.
fight.
Like, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. But you just have to fight.
Yeah, see, that's why sometimes I choose to lose. It's because it's more fun for me if they win.
Yeah.
But
Hey, you know what, Cameron? You were saying how you feel bad about making people quit the game, but you know what? If I made you quit Marvel, that would be the shit. I love that.
yo, you would never get me to quit it though.
That's true, yeah. But if I could, that would
If
be
you could.
the shit.
Yeah. What forcing me to quit any game would be like someone's greatest achievement.
The real achievement is making you quit like Pokemon Puzzle League.
Oh my god! I
Just crushing you so bad over and over and over again that you just quit.
like I don't know how it'd feel, man. That's my one game. Like, if I'm ever having a bad day, I just go play that game.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I would feel so bad if you made me quit that game.
Well,
All right. Here's a question:
That's
what's
cool.
the one game that would be like the worst thing for you to quit playing? Like, just never play it again.
oh, I mean,
Mine is Pokemon Puzzle League. I can never stop playing that game.
come on, dog. You already know what mine is.
Well, let's hear it.
If every copy of Golden Sun ever was destroyed, and I could never ever play Golden Sun ever again, that would be the worst.
Oh, man.
That'd be the worst world to live in.
Yeah. Derek, do you got one?
I don't think so.
You don't have a single game you like cherish?
I mean, there are games that
It can be
I have fun with, but it's like if I could relive those memories by just like watching it on YouTube, then whatever. You know.
Yeah,
All right,
that's not enough for me. I gotta have my hands on it. I gotta walk around.
But no, in this universe, all content of that type of game gets deleted.
I guess probably it would be League then. Yeah, because like
Never be able to-
Spazzy videos helped me out a lot when I was fucked up in college. And so like if I couldn't watch those videos, like if I could not touch the game, if like I could not touch the game again, but the content stayed, I could give up League. But like
Gotcha.
if all the content went too, like I can't lose like all those
Everything.
like fucking funny videos that like help me not, want to kill myself. Like
Right.
Yeah.
so.
I got you.
Yeah, I
But
got you. Yeah,
I don't
okay.
think there's any single game, like just the game, that I got so connected. Like maybe Kingdom Hearts 2 if you really pressed me, but like I don't think there's any singular game that I wouldn't be able to find a replacement for.
You identify.
Card
I
game.
got you.
What about like adding card games and board games and stuff to the mix? Is there anything?
I mean, like
anything there?
I'm pretty good at blackjack, so maybe blackjack. Like I'm like I don't know, man. I just don't get I don't get that attached to stuff because I'm not good at anything. So like there's no reason to get attached to it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Man, that was
I got you.
a depressing statement.
I can understand that standpoint.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't naturally take to anything. Like maybe music. Like if you had added music to that, like I could never give up playing guitar.
Yeah, but also I'm not going to be the demon that takes music from the
Yeah.
world.
But like I could not stand to like if I couldn't play guitar anymore, I probably wouldn't listen to music at all.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
And this is the reason why he plays a soothing music. That's not exactly the most soothing, but hey,
I am an angry tall man.
he is an angry tall man. Alrighty, I think that's a podcast though.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Alright, where can we find you guys?
DeShon.
You can find me on Twitter at Mr. Urban Buddha, YouTube Mr. Urban Buddha, and Twitch at The Urban Buddha.
Alright.
You can find
You
me.
can find go
Oh
ahead.
shit! You always go last.
I usually always go last, but I was
Yeah.
gonna switch it up this week. That's
Okay,
fine.
do it. Go.
You can find me at I Press the Buttons on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
And you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube at Cayman Second.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and you guys all take care, and as always, laugh at yourself. we'll catch you guys next
Gogeta has 5 supers!
time. Yes, he does.